Now, we're joined by Phil Vickery in the kitchen. He's got a meal that's going to keep all the family happy.
Yeah, and you can forget going out tonight. It's the perfect cheap night in. It tastes very much like a well-known chicken establishment.
And it sounds like Hando's.
Come on, Phil.
But it does. Here it is. Now, the thing about this dish is, yes, I can do this. That's the same for half the price.
Oh, really?
Half the price. If you go a quarter of chicken, you actually go slightly less than that as well. A few ingredients.
And I bet it tastes so much better.
Here we have chicken. There it is. Now, I've cut this in half just because it makes it easier. You can leave the chicken whole. If you do leave the chicken whole, bear in mind it takes a lot longer to cook. These will cook in about 35 to 40 minutes. Chicken a bit longer. Now, for the marinade, in here we have a mixture of spring onions, oil, malt vinegar, lemon juice, paprika, coriander, sugar, garlic and spring onions. And just literally blitz that up into a paste like this, to which you add around about 6 tablespoons of hot sauce. Your sriracha, and then you can go. And then what you need to do is pop that over your chicken, and if you can leave it overnight, all the better.
Oh, I love when I do that.
Yeah,
leaving it overnight is so much better, isn't it?
Absolutely. Half the sauce you put on the chicken, the other half you use what you've got there for your sort of
Do you
garnish.
need to coat the whole thing or just on the top?
I would do, but with a little bit pushed for time.
Give it a little massage.
Now, if I was actually going to have at this outside or on a barbecue, you need to grill it to get some nice colour into it, OK? Here, because we're in a studio environment, and you can just use a normal grill, Dermot asked me earlier, I do actually try and get a little bit of colour into there.
Oh,
so now,
you just put it in the pan.
Yeah, so now you don't need to do that. I do it purely because I want to get some nice colour. On a barbecue, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Or under a hot grill, it'll work as well. But you just need to get that initial colour, which we'll come on to a bit later on. Now, once that's browning, it's ready to go. Now, the rest of the sauce you keep, as I said, as a garnish, which we've got it here. A bit later on. Now, whilst that is browning, let's talk about the rice. So, in this pan here, I have onion or shallot, cooked down a touch of oil. To that, I add ground turmeric and a bit of paprika, in that goes. Then I add peppers, 1 yellow pepper chopped. You can use green, it's up to you. Yeah. Red pepper. I then add a little bit of butter in there as well to get it going.
Well, this might be the best rice I've ever tasted.
But it's very simple. It's normal, bog-standard long-grain rice.
It's like seasoned rice. It's so nice.
It is. Then you add the rice, so the colour comes from the smoked paprika or the normal paprika. In that goes. And if you see, if I just coat that now, you'll see the colour you've got there. There it is. It's just changing colour. You toast the rice.
That's it. You don't boil it at all.
No. At this point, you're just coating it first.
OK.
Right. Then you add boiling water.
Right.
OK. Roughly the volume 2 to 1. OK.
So you're doing it like a bit of a risotto, aren't you? Really?
It's called a pilaf. Cook it in the oven or on the top of the stove. I then add these crumbly chicken stock cubes. I'm not going to mention the name, but you know what they are. OK, in they go. And once that comes to the boil, a little touch of salt and pepper. And then, here's the thing, lid on, turn it down, once it's simmering, 12 minutes. Really? 12 to 14, any size pan is 12 to 14 minutes.
Half the amount of rice to the water.
Double the amount of liquid. It could be water, it could be even wine or whatever. Not too much wine, but obviously. Simmer that, and then once it's actually cooked, leave it for 10 minutes just to rest. Any liquid that's left there will soak up in the rice. Now, going back to the chicken, now I've tried to do this in real time, so if I can just show you, there's a little bit, yeah, look at that, a little bit of colour just coming on that chicken now. Now, bear in mind, that's perfect, like that, OK? Under a grill or into the oven, or on a barbecue, it's up to you. That'll take around 25 to 35 minutes. And as you're a whole bird, it'll take an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to reduce costs when it comes to energy, certainly. Now, whilst that's cooking, rice is cooking, let's talk about the peas, which you've got there.
They're so tasty.
Peas are very simple. In here, normal frozen peas, just cooked. And you can even put them in the pan frozen, a little touch of butter, and stir them for a minute or two. They'll defrost perfectly. You don't need to boil them. To that, I add...
There's no water in there?
No, no water at all. A little parsley, a little bit of chopped mint. Sriracha sauce goes in. And once that butter is melted, it will just coat it, as you can see there, like that. And then it's very, very simple. A little touch of pepper. Be careful with the salt, because it's got the salt in the sauce already. And then with a potato masher, just want to break them up, and just break them up very, very slightly so you can still see the peas.
That's exactly what it's like in the restaurant.
Yeah.
But yours are better. I'm just putting that out there.
But the frozen peas straight in a pan, you don't even need to boil them. A little bit of butter, they'll defrost in 5 minutes. Now, once that chicken comes out, it looks like this one here.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
OK, and I've got your one here. Now, this is what I did for you earlier, so I know...
Here's the main event.
Here's the main event, so I'm going to pop that onto you.
Oh, thank you.
It's such a tease, isn't it?
Gravy?
Yeah, look at this. The lovely sauce. Don't waste that. That goes on top as well. Look at that.
It'll stop.
Everything is used. Look at that.
Right, I'm getting involved.
You get
not
stuck
messing
in.
around.
Phil, do you baste that as it goes on? Or, do you need to baste that chicken, or do you not?
Nope.
You don't need to?
No, exactly as I put it in the oven just there. You'll see it cooking there, look. So because that sauce is in there, it's absolutely fine. There'd be no problem at all. Now, that has been resting. Now, I say it all the time, I'll say it again. What you need to do...
Here we go. He's going to
Get
talk
the
about
sauce on
resting
it.
meat, isn't he?
Exactly. you leave it for the same amount of time that you've cooked it for. People always have a bit of pop at me about that, but it's absolutely true. Now, if you can leave that overnight, it's better.
I'm not even joking. That is on another level,
Stop
isn't
it.
it? Oh, my
But it's
goodness.
not too hot, it's nice and juicy.
All day,
Oh, no.
While you're doing that, guys, let me just show you the rice. So that's the one that we did slightly earlier.
Oh, wow.
And I'll just show you this so you break it up.
There's colours.
Look at that. And that is the
Can I have
rice.
this for my lunch today, please?
You are literally having it for your lunch today.
Oh, OK.
That is your lunch. And also, if you want just
lovely.
a little bit more sriracha sauce in there to give it a bit of kick.
We will not be leaving the studio
that.
for the next hour, will we?
Really...
But can I just say also, all this is half the price it would from a takeaway.
Oh, well done, Phil.
There you go.
That was brilliant.
There you go.
It's not even that expensive.
No.
That is delicious. Everything,
good.
the rice, peas, chicken, love it.
Phil, thank you.
so
My
much.
pleasure.
always.
My pleasure.
Woo! Woo! I know where I'm going for a nice restaurant.
Phil's
meal.
house.
Yes, exactly.
See you around.
Now, for details of today's recipes and more delicious ideas from our chefs, download the free This Morning app.